The Mazda CX-5 is one of our favorite crossovers, and for good reason. In a segment with a lot of sameness, the CX-5 does things a little bit differently. So what makes the CX-5 different? Well, it offers a 256 horsepower turbocharged engine, which is quite a lot of power for a vehicle this size. It is stuffed with luxury amenities in the higher trims, even though it's not a luxury brand. And it doesn't even have a touchscreen. Think about that. Everything's had a touchscreen for years. This car, no touchscreen. Why? Because that distracts you from driving. And Mazda wants you to have fun driving. The CX-5 lineup tries to offer something for everyone, from your $30,000-ish 187 horsepower naturally aspirated base model up to this, the signature all-wheel drive turbo that gets closer to the $40,000 range. We like the turbocharged CX-5s because, hey, more power is always better. But also because the CX-5 uses a 6-speed automatic transmission where most competitors are up to 8 speeds or 10 speeds. So to make the most out of those relatively limited ratios, it's always nice to have 320 pound-feet of torque. Now on turbocharged models, there's a caveat on that horsepower number because Mazda is one of the few companies that rates power differently according to what kind of gas you're putting in it. So if you put 87 octane in the CX-5 turbo, then it's 227 horsepower. But if you put in 93, then you get 256 and a little bit more torque too, 320 pound-feet instead of 310. So it's up to you. How much power do you need on a given day? Mazda believes that just because you're not buying a Mercedes or a BMW or something like that doesn't mean that you shouldn't have all the amenities. So the CX-5 offers heated seats, heated steering wheel, ventilated seats, adaptive cruise, lane keeping, there's a head-up display, the headlights turn with the steering wheel, wood trim, Napa leather, but no touchscreen. It doesn't do anything. One reason that the lack of a touchscreen is not really that much of an impediment is because we've become conditioned to expect a lot of normal features to be buried under a touchscreen menu, and they're just not here. So as quickly as we've all become accustomed to dealing with touchscreens, you also find it liberating to not have to deal with one. You've got 3 drive modes: normal, sport, and then the one that everyone's going to use all the time, of course, off-road. The CX-5 seats 5 passengers, but it's a lot more comfortable for just 4. Like these outboard back seats are heated. The middle one is not. Look at that, you got USB jacks back here too. The CX-5's load floor in the back here is a little bit high, but there's a reason for that. It actually has a spare tire, and they doubled up and made the middle of the spare tire where they put the subwoofer. That's clever, that's efficient use of space. When you need that, you're gonna be happy that's there instead of a can of Fix-A-Flat. It's funny that Mazda gives these little nudges that remind you that this car comes from the same people who bring you the Miata. Like the heated steering wheel, it's only heated right here where your hands should be. The top and the bottom, cold. So, oh, I want my hands to be warm. Well, then they're where they should be. Sport mode brings the revs up a little bit more aggressive transmission programming. And you can either shift manually down here on the lever, or you can use the paddles on the steering wheel if you want to shift manually as well. Again, it's an indication that Mazda is down for you having some fun driving this car. They don't just have a manual mode, they've got 2 different ways to use it. It's pretty quick. It's fun. It's not like you're going to go race Hellcats, but it's entertaining. For a daily driver, I mean, this is a family car. It's just got a secret naughty side, you could say. If you find yourself on some back roads on your way home from the school run, you can have some fun with this thing. Okay. It's not rip your face off, but it's torquey. They tuned it for more strength rather than speed, which I think is the appropriate way to do it for something that is SUV adjacent, right? The CX-5 might now look like the car that the valet is going to leave parked out in front, but it drives that way, and to us, that's what's more important. It's a lot of car for the money.